The native Aptos currency, APT, has increased by 275.5% from the beginning of this year. APT floods platforms like Binance and Upbit. Is this exponential rise coming to an end? Ethereum burn may start impacting price. Visa's cryptocurrency project will be built on Ethereum and may cause the altcoin to skyrocket. Hello, and welcome to the Crypto Channel. Following its introduction in 2022, NFT generated on the Aptos blockchain attracted more attention and its value rose. The Aptos, which runs on a proof-of-stake blockchain and supports smart contracts and decentralized apps. The fact that Aptos developers and users refer to it as a Solana killer due to its resemblance to the blockchain and capacity to address its issues is also intriguing for the blockchain. After that, Binance, FTX, and Coinbase all listed the coin. Price of the coin, APT, was $8.0187 when it first hit the market in October. A few days later, it soared to $9.9324. Now that there is a greater interest in NFT based on the Aptos blockchain, the growth of the token value was likely affected by that. A number of collections have seen a spike in price, according to data from the Topaz NFT trading floor, which has attracted tens of thousands of transaction volumes. The price of some high-quality collections, which are nevertheless reasonably priced due to the Aptos exchange rate, is presumably what makes this possible. Aptos and the Kimchi premium. The Aptos price surge has established itself as Twitter's most despised crypto pump. Experts have commented on the situation and explained that Asian dealers have been manipulating the token's price. Ren Neuner, a prominent figure in the cryptocurrency sector, emphasizes that the ATP transaction volume on the Upbit exchange in South Korea is a blatant indicator of trader manipulation. The first worldwide hackathon, organized by Aptos Foundation, took place on February 1st in Seoul. Therefore, the enormous price increase that APT saw is linked to the event. According to CoinGecko data as of January 31st, Upbit accounted for 71.27% of APT transaction volume. It's worth noting that the APT rate on Upbit is currently trading 1% to 3% above the market price, indicating strong regional demand for the product, now dubbed the Kimchi Premium. The APT transaction volume on Upbit regularly represented over 70% of the trading volume throughout the course of the previous month, showing the contribution of Korean exchanges to the Aptos price increase. Compared to Binance, where the APT to USDT pair is trading at about $327 million, Upbit has seen trade volume approach $611 million. Consequently, cryptocurrency specialists have viewed the trading activity as suspicious. The Aptos bulls may soon apply the brakes. The highly monitored circulation volume of the asset is the recent pump's most intriguing drawback. Top 20 APT investors regulate 97.1% of the circulating quantity of the token, according to an on-chain assessment of Aptos wallet accounts and the supply under their control. The entire supply is in excess of 1 billion. However, the circulation supply is just 161,133,088. The IPT token release timetable states that around 85% of the total is secured. As a result, the APT price has experienced extreme volatility due to a mix of low circulating supply and high trade volume. Holders of huge amounts of APT are making gains in phases. A wallet address that got 128,627 APT via Binance when Aptos' price was $7.82 was discovered through on-chain investigation. When the price rose to $17.72, the wallet's owner moved 60,100 APT to cash out. Wallets sending APT to Binance and making profits were seen to engage in similar activities. The APT price surge may fizzle out due to increased selling pressure and Aptos holding in trade wallets. Technical trader and analyst Crypto McKenna forewarned investors that APT might move into the distribution phase following its significant pump. The expert warns traders against initiating a long position in the asset if they notice the Euphoria candlestick patterns on the chart. 3 candles make up a bullish Euphoria pattern, which is characterized by technical features in which each candle is larger than the one before it. The Euphoria pattern is validated when analysts observe 3 consecutively expanded bullish candles, in which the second candle is larger than the first candle and smaller than the third. McKenna identified a number of parallels between the latest surge in Aptos and the price rally seen in Solana at the start of 2023. The expert advises exercising caution and selling all of your APT investments before the Euphoria candles are gone. Before we continue with the rest of the video, check out and watch the other videos on our channel. Leave us a like and share your opinions in the comment section. In other news, Ethereum regularly burns a huge number of coins on the network, but until now the price impact has not been noticeable. By market cap, Ethereum ranks number 2 on the records of largest cryptocurrencies, and its burning volume in recent times has hit a new record. Over 10,000 coins have been burned as a result of the merge protocol implementation, which is a considerable uptick of burning when compared to previous times. Given that Ethereum's circulation supply is now shrinking more quickly, the increased burning rate could eventually start to have an impact on the asset's actual market price. Ethereum burning used to be somewhat of a hypothetical possibility that drew investors, but it had very little effect on the price. It has been steadily heading upward, in contrast to assets like Cardano and XRP, which have fluctuated downward during the market rebound that began in January. As ETH staking gained more traction on the market, individual investors have continued to back the cryptocurrency as opposed to the market deadlock in December. Burning Ethereum tokens helps to decrease the asset's supply and raises its rarity, both of which could raise the asset's value. One of the variables that could push the price of Ethereum higher in the future is this rise in demand and scarcity. Coin burning has the potential to improve pricing on the market, but it cannot serve as Ethereum's primary source of funding because its main source of income comes from network activity and transaction fees. We should observe the emergence of innovative solutions on the network as the market continues to recover. And finally, Ethereum will be the foundation of Visa's cryptocurrency project. Kai Sheffield, Visa's VP and crypto head, highlighted the company's testing of big transactions utilizing the Ethereum blockchain at Sharkware 2023. VisaNet, the company's electronic payment network, is linked to SWIFT, the Society of Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunications. As a result, the system is quite effective, and the network can easily manage more than 1,500 to 2,000 transactions every second. However, the network's ability to operate at the desired frequency has been constrained by its interconnection with SWIFT. According to Sheffield, the firm is experimenting with accepting stablecoin payments on the Ethereum network with USDC as the preferred stablecoin. USDC is also the 5th largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization. Visa's goal of a cashless society can be advanced by this combination of blockchain technology and conventional financial instruments. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like. Also, subscribe and turn on the notification bell to be among the first to be notified whenever we upload a new video.